right there. SSP.
The SSP?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So, oh, what the hell is that?
I have not seen this one yet.
The hell?
Wait, is this the very first God Pack ever opened in Palworld TCG? Because if this is real, it contains nothing but super rares and higher, including a never before seen Soul Gold card featuring Cativa. Or is it Cativa? Or is this entire thing fake? Today we're going to break down every rarity currently found in the Palworld Official Card Game, or OCG, explain what makes each one special, and then at the end, we'll watch the full alleged God Pack opening together to see whether we think it's legitimate or not. Let's get into it. So, first we'll start with the common cards marked with a C. The rarities are noted on the bottom left of the card. So you can see this card on screen here is marked with a C. These are the cards you will most open frequently. They're the backbone of every deck and include many of the basic pals, items, and support cards you'll use while learning the game. Just because they're common doesn't mean they're bad. Many competitive decks rely heavily on commons. That's true throughout many TCGs. You usually need a good amount of commons to make a deck, for constructed anyway, but if you look at things like Magic the Gathering Commander, common cards are useful there too. Next up, we have our uncommons, or U. These show up less often than commons, but they usually include stronger support cards or more specialized pals. You'll still see plenty of these in every box as well, and that's also true of many other TCGs. So like Magic, you'll have your commons and then you'll get 3 uncommons in a booster pack. So let's move on to rares. Rares are marked with an R. So these are your standard foil rares and are often some of the first exciting cards newer players will pull. So these are stronger. Usually they're stronger than uncommons and commons. But yeah, this is where things start to get more exciting. Usually these have a little bit more complex rulings than a common or uncommon card. And let's move on to the next rarity. The next rarity is the double rare. So this double rare is marked with an RR. These are significantly harder to pull, and usually these feature the stronger cards or fan favorite pals. Many competitive staples are usually going to be the RR or double rare. In other games, you might think of these as the mythics if you are playing Magic the Gathering. But yeah, like these are usually the strongest cards that players are going to be looking for their competitive decks, and they'll probably, even the cheapest version, the most common art, will usually be expensive for staples. Right, so let's move on to our super rares. Super rares are marked as SRs. These are where the collector side of the game really shines. You'll get some gorgeous artwork, premium foiling, and cards players are actively chasing. So if you get an SR of a popular card, it will usually be worth more. Alright, so let's move on to the Super Parallels, or SPs. So these cards feature upgraded artwork and premium finishes compared to their standard versions. If you're opening boxes hoping for something flashy, this is where things start to get exciting. And you can see on screen what a super parallel could look like. And finally, we head into the Super Special Parallel, or SSP. So these are the highest booster rarity currently announced. These are the biggest chase cards in the set and the ones collectors dream of pulling. They're incredibly difficult to find, and these feature some of the most stunning artwork in the game. You can see these on screen now of what has been revealed, and the whole set has been revealed for set 1, so this is pretty much what we are going to be expecting to pull. But yeah, these are the rarities. Kind of standard with some extra rarities. I'll get into it with my thoughts later on. And of course, we have some other special product rarities. We have TD, which stands for Trial Deck cards. Trial Deck cards are just the commons or uncommons in the Trial Deck that you can buy. We have the TSR, which are the Trial Deck super rares. And we have TSPs, which are Trial Deck super parallels, which apparently, allegedly, they are saying that these only can appear in the trial decks. So if you want these cards, you do have to buy a trial deck, and I believe currently to get a full playset you would need to buy 2 of each trial deck. And I do have some thoughts on that as well, which we'll get into at the end of the video. And we also have PRs. PRs are promotional cards. These are cards that can be handed out at events or like the demo caravan. We'll put that on screen now, and this is the controversial cards that were free and then people were selling them on eBay for $20 to $30. And of course this week, the week of July 25th, it is Saturday, these cards have exploded in popularity. They really spiked high, almost hitting, actually not almost, it pretty much was $1,000 after taxes and fees. And even the Lamb Bowl promo for the Expo promo, that was like $10-$20, which you would gladly pay that to someone who was willing to sell it, pays them for going to the Expo, and you didn't have to wait in line like they did. So I personally would gladly pay $10 to $20 for a free promo another player got. But this card is like $200 now. It is kind of gross. And of course the Chillet has dropped from $1,000, usually living around $200 to $300 right now. I'll show that on screen for current live sales that are for sale. And we also saw the sold listings. So that is where the promo cards are at right now. And then we have the OSRs. The OSRs are the official shop rares, which are distributed through official stores and special events. So pretty much, if this follows along the lines of other TCGs, you could possibly get an OSR, like a non-holographic or non-foil promo card just for playing in an event. And then usually there is like a top 8 or top 4 OSR card to the top 4 or top 8. And then the winner of the event will get a one of card for winning the event. So usually that's how these promo cards work. What I do hate though is when these official shop rares or promo cards are unique cards that you can only get at these events. And I hate it when games do that, which Bandai games do. This is actually going to be my first Bushiroad card game. I did dabble in Card Fight Vanguard a long time ago, but that was short-lived. Like that lasted me like 2 months. So yeah. So let's get into the big another controversial thing, the alleged God Pack. Now, let's talk about what everybody has been discussing this week. A creator named Casually Hollow Live recently shared footage showing what appears to be the first ever God Pack opened for Palworld OCG. Be sure to check out their channel. I'll put a link in the description below. So according to the footage, every card inside the booster pack appears to be SR or higher, which would already make it incredibly unusual. But then the final reveal appears to show something nobody has seen before, a gold soul card featuring Kativa. As of the recording of this video, this card hasn't been officially announced. So if this is legitimate, it could represent an entire new rarity or an ultra secret chase card, like 1% card hidden within the set. But there are reasons people are skeptical. The biggest one is that this video doesn't clearly show the sealed booster pack being opened before revealing the cards. So without seeing the pack open from start to finish, it's difficult to completely rule out the possibility that the cards were arranged beforehand. That doesn't mean it's fake, it just means we don't have enough evidence yet. Personally, I'm staying neutral until we see more confirmed openings. If additional God packs begin appearing from multiple independent sources, then we'll have a much stronger case that they're genuinely part of the product. So until then, only time will tell. Do we fame this pull or do we shame it? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Would you believe this God pack is real, or do you think something doesn't add up? Now, let's watch the full footage together from start to finish and see what you guys think. Let me know.
Lavender SR,
The SP?
SP.
Oh shit. Another SP?
Yep, SP. Because the gold is in here in the wording. SSP right there. SSP.
The SSP?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So, oh, what the hell is that?
I have not seen this one yet.
The hell?
Also soul.
Oh, so it's like a foil soul?
Yeah. And an SP of Axel.
Damn, that's crazy. So that's a Palworld God pack?
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
3 SPs, a soul, an SSP, and 2 SRs in one pack.
That's wild.